Let's see. Are we back? Are we live? Are we alive? Is the internet being good? Because I died. Let's see. I'll close the pop-out here really quickly to show the preview. It says it's excellent right now. The frame drops are at the appropriate range. Stream right now is consistent. Yeah, I should probably figure out what's the issue with my internet, why it's being like... It could be related to me streaming, it's just... I don't know. I think, like, because it's been happening, not every stream, but often, it's a little inconsistent, and I just gotta reset the modem, which seems suspicious. Like, maybe something that can be fixed, or, I don't know, it could be the modem itself. Anyway, I'm just gonna pretend the last 6 minutes of me setting up did not exist, so... Here we are, another stream day. It's a chill. It's a chill one. I'm gonna be streaming for less than usual. Let's see. Now I'm gonna pop out my preview so I can and that, and there we go. I have my setup ready to go. Let's see, as I mentioned in the last 6 minutes that probably won't be archived, we're listening to the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack. I'm going to be doing some webcomic reformatting. I'm almost done. We'll either start reformatting the next part, which will be the Chapter 3 extras for Coma. Did I say for Coma earlier? I don't know, I might have messed up. But yeah, the webtoon reformat of Chapter 3. We'll do the extras, maybe, of the 4 Coma, because I don't think this is going to take too long to finish. We're almost done. And then maybe I'll work on this holiday drawing, which I mentioned, that she's one of my OCs, that she dresses up like holiday-themed outfits. I haven't drawn in a couple of months. So, yeah, this is like her Christmas one. So might actually draw that on stream, or like clean it up. It's like a really simple drawing, but I just wanted to like get back into the swing of things, because I haven't been drawing this entire month. For the most part, I think. No, yeah. I think this holiday drawing is the first thing I've drawn this month. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's check that everything's in order. Yep, no missed frames. Bitrate, I think, is probably good. I don't know. Let's see. Frames, good. So, I'm gonna start. Actually, continue and start. Hopefully. Yeah, right now I'm just doing the speech bubbling. I'm almost done with this one. Yeah. Trying to fix this, see how I can do this scene here. This big dialogue. I cut some of the background of the original, because, I just want to, like, the main focus is his face, not necessarily the background. The text, the dialogue, or at least his name being screamed at, are supposed to come from, like, behind, which is why I had the background to the side, but it's, the way I drew this text just doesn't, it kind of gets lost a little bit, and I wanted to do, like, minimal changes, so I just scrolled it up there. Yeah, you can kind of see the original right here. It's a little different, but about the same idea. But you can clearly read his name, Asariel, but it's a bit cleaner if it's in a white background. And I can actually have a white background in this format, so that's what I did. Now, let's see where, okay, I gotta go, it's in the, not in the correct place. Put this here. And I just want to double check. I mean, it's good. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna assume it's all good now. Hopefully. Yeah, this How am I gonna do this? It's been, I skipped a couple of streams this week, because normally I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's because of the holidays, pretty much. It's a busy time. I'll be able to work, like, I'm not gonna skip as many streams after the holidays, because there won't be as many things to do at night. That being said, I probably will cut down on, like, maybe like one stream, and I'll have just 2 streams a week. I'm still, like, organizing my schedule and how I wanna do it. There's a lot of different things I wanna focus on this year, and there's, at the moment, not, like, I don't have a lot of incentive to stream that much. I'm still just kind of trying to do the minimum requirements for affiliate. Unfortunately, if the power goes out, that also means stream dies, hehe, which is not ideal. But, it's okay. I'll just bring it back. That's a big I wasn't for a second there. Okay, that's a big amount of text, so... I don't know how I should convey the, here. How did I convey it over here? Let's see. Yeah, I conveyed, like, the dialogue here being more distant by making the text kind of small. It's effective, I would say, but a little hard to read. It's not ideal. It's not the most important text though, so I think it's fine. I'm just wondering how I should convey it here. There's more space for the text, but I could just make it normal. I was wondering what would be like a good way to convey whispers and speech bubbles. I think there's a couple of different ways to do it, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're whispering. It's more like, yeah, it's not whispering, it's voices in the background, which is why I didn't try to do a whisper speech bubble. I don't know, I might just leave it the same. I don't think it's that important. I could make it a little bit smaller though. I think I will do it smaller, just not. There we go. I could have the, I could convey like the distance by, because usually you can draw, if a character's off screen speaking, you draw like a, I guess, reverse tail. You put the tail inside of the bubble. It usually communicates the character that's off screen. Maybe this time, instead of doing that, I'll do like tails going off screen here. Just so I can convey the distance. I think that's a decent idea. I wonder if I can get away with the 5 here. No, I should just keep it at 6. Not too big, not too small. Tail. I almost want to make it like a jagged tail, but nah, I think this works. I think that works. Let's get out the tails and the rest of the speech rolls here that I didn't do. I didn't forget. Believe it or not, this is almost my bedtime, but I'll go stay up a little bit later. But that's kind of why I might stream a little bit, like maybe an hour. It would be a short stream, but yeah, I start a bit later. I don't want to sacrifice too much sleep time. I do work tomorrow, and I did work today. Yeah, so. That works well. I'm not conveying that they're like the voices are trailing off, but I don't think that matters too much. It should be page 28, right? Save. Never forget to save. So now let's start with page 22. Page 29. 29. 29. Hey, look, the special thanks. We're actually finally gonna start getting into this actual chapters with special things. Most of this page is due to the Patreon there, which I do have a Patreon, which is mostly just like a tip jar for just, you know, if you want to support me while working on this journey I call a webcomic or a mistake, whatever you want to call it, it's fine. But yeah, this is just like one of the benefits. I always add the special things. This is technically an old release that I'm kind of redoing, so this is just the old one. But if anybody joins, the names will appear in the Chapter 5 updates. Since 4 and 3 already came out, this was when I was working on this. But yeah, look at that mess. You can close this. Well, we have to actually make the chapter longer. Probably not. Let's see. Almost there. Oh, there's still chapter 4 to do though. The chapter 4, we'll see how it goes. Chapter 4 is drawn slightly different than this one. I didn't go too crazy with the paneling. So I should need to look at the dialogue really quickly. Yeah. Hoopa hoopa hoopa. Where is my shape tool? Let's see. Is this still the correct size? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Yeah. I was working on a larger file when I was doodling on Christmas. And I wasn't sure if like the settings would transfer over, but I guess not. Because I did do some panelings, but I had to make the brush size much bigger because the file was also like a much larger resolution. Yeah, I may cut some of the background here. It's really mostly what matters is focusing on Jill here. Like, I really don't think it looks that bad if I leave it like this. This is a pretty, it's not the best background. I like the idea of the shot. It's not, if you know anything about angles and drawing a background, you will see that this is horribly drawn. But it conveys the angle I wanted, so it says, it's good to me. Gotta keep this show on the road. But yeah, but like the empty table, I forgot, it might matter, but hey, maybe you'll read both versions and you'll get to see if I cut anything or not. chapter 3, and I forgot how I put it on chapter 2. I might check just in case for consistency's sake. So I always forget those details. Let's see, where are you? There it is, chapter 2, part 6. Yeah, so I just left it white. There we go. Hello, Holly. We're not there yet. We're, like, I might... Because the 4 combats are actually very easy to do, so I'm, like, tempted to just be, like... Just, like, oh, okay, I'll just... finish it really quickly on stream, and then... do, draw some Holly? I don't know. I fear that I might not draw Holly if I do that, though. And bad habit, I should have left that file open to see exactly this, how big the font was. And I didn't do that. Chapter 2, and in a 10, is it 10 pixels? Seems like it. 10. I wonder if anybody notices that I don't actually ensure that that's properly centered. I just wing it. And I wonder how many people can notice and how many people are driven mad because of it. Let's see. I might have to make the file slightly longer. I want to space out these jewels. These panels. This jewel in panel. Like 1,000 pixels might be appropriate. Just a little bit more space to work with. It does look like it has space, but there is some text, so I'll see. Every time I add text, I almost always end up separating the panels more. So let's see if I can try to predict that. I think it looks like it's a lot of space, but yeah, I think that's good. I hope he has some blah 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 blah. Number 3. Maybe board games are more gaming speed, Maybe they are. You're gonna have to find out on the next chapter. Bum, 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 bum. You will know very soon, because the chapter 4 is done. So I'll just start reformatting it, and you know, I'll stream that too. There's still quite a lot of reformatting to do. I do want to speed it up, which I did actually speed it up this month. But there's quite a bit more to do. Dragon Roost Island, good theme, even in Breath of the Wild. Weird Beyblade shape. I don't know if I like it. Okay, can I somehow make this more circular? Somehow. I don't like it. I never gave this version a good listen. Like, it's very almost ominous. Put it inside of the panel like last time. Kind of like separating it like this. Meaning that I actually needed a even longer canvas. But I almost got it right. I kind of want this here actually. How's the internet doing? Doing good. Good, good, good. Okay. That fixed it. Edit, canvas size. 500 more pixels should do it. Let's give it a second. Check if I didn't make a silly mistake. I did not make the silly mistake. Wouldn't that be silly? Okay. There are no speech bubbles on this page. It's just inner monologue that doesn't need to be bubbled. And I think that's the chapter part. Not, well, yeah. It's also a chapter, actually. The part and the chapter. Game, set, and match. Actually, it's a game, set, match. That's the name of the chapter. This chapter is called Game, Set, and Match. Which, there's a lot of reasons why I chose the name. It's not my favorite, but yeah. In the reformatted versions, actually, I don't have the chapter titles. I'm debating whether I should put them in or not. It shouldn't be too difficult of a fix, honestly. Maybe I'll put them back later when I'm just like, I should have it. It's just... I guess it would be like, where would I put it here? Like, it would just be in this title. I guess it would be Spirits of Monotony, Chapter 3, Game Set Match, Part 6. That feels appropriate. Because it's the subtitle of the, whatever you call it, the chapter. So I should have put it, like, it should be after Chapter 3, not before. If I do add it. Now I'm gonna do the very quick read through. And yeah, that seems appropriate. That's a chapter, but before I get too excited, I need to do my files properly. So I gotta export webtoon into the correct folder. There should be a new folder here. You won't be able to see this, but you can just trust the sound of my voice that I am telling you what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna make a part 6 folder and then select it. Make sure everything's cool. 30 files. Is this a big file? I don't think so. There we go. Now I gotta choose thumbnail. Yep. Let me check really quickly through my files. Chapter 2. Chapter 3. I want to see what characters and what faces I've done. Yeah, 5 I chose this guy. Actually, you can see them in the folders because it's the last thing. So Jill, and then Asariel. It should just be Asariel. Jill's had enough. Probably his scared face is the best part. Or, yeah, or like the I'm in danger face. I don't know what to call it. Is the best one. Which will be in Hello Holly. You'll have to wait a little bit longer. You must be patient. Monotony, chapter 3. Clip files on page 28. I think this face is the winner. We do not need you anymore. This part of the soundtrack is one I'm quite fond of. It's the climb to the like the first air Rito temple in Tears of the Kingdom. This is definitely my favorite dungeon. And it's technically the first dungeon in the game, which I guess is not a good sign, but I think like the way the music escalates and the build up in the game and just the dungeon and the boss and the music. Good stuff. No complaints. In a sea of complaints. Yeah, let's see. Bub? Where are you, Bub? Sorry, the bubbles, his name. Hello, Holly. It's the wrong file. You must be patient, Holly. I know you're not the patient type, but you must be. She is not the patient type. I will tell you that much about her. Because there's not much to tell, because I'm bad at writing characters. I don't know if I have to do this because the face wasn't actually centered. That might be good. And then does the music escalate? Nintendo, please make normal Zelda games again. This part has like no open world elements. Well, it has some, but none of it is like improved by the open world, in my opinion. It's just good linear, good stuff, good Zelda stuff. Opinions. Right, delete the face. We are committed to this slightly non-centered face. Exporting. Pass. Where is the thumbnail for Top Plus? They prefer square, shaped thumbnails. And well, webtoon is it's a little different. They used to like square ones too. They changed it, at least on phone. Now to remember, it was 242, I think. I always forget. I'm not gonna remember numbers. It's 202. And thus we dive into the dungeon. Again, really good music. And 202, 142. I combined them. Good dungeon, good music. I should probably put a little bit more effort in the webtoon ones to zoom out the faces or something, just so it fits this for like, I guess, template better, but whatever, it's fine. I don't want to spend too much time on these. That's the one for webtoon, which is this big. Not too big. You can see his face, it's fine. Hello, Ollie. Let's see, how long have I been streaming for now? Okay, 40 minutes. Maybe I'll start the file prepped for the next part and then we'll get on to Holly. Dude. Now to remember how it all went. It's okay, I'll just open a new file. For chapter 2, that is. Chapter 2. Webtoon format. Extra. Part 7, I called it, so the files are nice and organized. Yeah, because I can't use the top thing for this. So, oh, but I can use the end card. It's still chapter 3, so something went wrong, maybe. Where is the end card? There it is. Oh, Holly. We're gonna say hello, Holly, a lot, aren't we? There it is. I was wondering when you went off to. I actually don't think we need to make it that low, but Maybe we do. Need the header for this. And paste it. Oh, I wonder if this is confusing for people. Spirited moments. It's hard to explain in webtoon format, but... And maybe it's not the best way to convey it. Actually, let me save my files really quickly. Chapter 2, part 7EX. Okay. Just really quickly, just wanna, before I start rambling, I wanna actually save this file properly. X, there we go. Yeah, spirited moments is what I call the extras of the chapters. I just thought it was a cute name. A lot of these 4 chromas are inspired by the manga, like omake extras in the book publication, like manga, where they always add some little extras. No, they don't always. I don't think they're necessary. Sometimes you gotta do some filler pages. Because I'm just a weeb and a manga fan, I just, even though there is no book yet, I want to draw them just to be more like not faithful, but just to imitate what I read. So these are the little extras. So some of the mangas have like the extras. It says moments later or something like that, because the 4 chromas are always based on the like, it's like the in-between moments of like the chapters where there could have been a conversation or something, just like to be humorous. So I called the section spirited moments. I thought it was a fitting name. I just wonder if people think it's like a spin-off or something. It kind of feels like it. It feels like it's the way I have it on webtoons and tapas. It feels like it's its own thing when it's not. It's just the extras. I think after you read them a couple of times, you'll realize, okay, this is what they are, but they might be a little confusing. I think in book form it's very obvious, but yeah, and this one is just like, what's this? But yeah, hello, hi. It's not that big of a deal, though. So here we have the file, the base file prepped. So I actually don't remember how I had these set up. I'm just gonna really quickly check. How's internet? Internet's doing perfect. Hello, Holly. I'll save you really quickly. I would save this file. This must stand. I already had another file with that name, so just changed it a little bit. And so, let me check if, like, I'm gonna check really quickly and see audio is, I wanna see how, like, everything is mixed. I think the music might be, well, I think my voice is a little bit louder, but maybe I'll lower it just a tad. I feel like some of this music's going to be loud. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm still adjusting audio and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Let me see how mentally annoying will it be to prep the next file. And if now we're jumping to Holly. Nope. Nope. Where are those darned files? Oh no! Is that a spam I see? Okay. Quick on the trigger. You gotta be. But I'm getting used to it, so... I guess I should probably have bots deleted somehow, but right now it's not that big of a pain. It is A-okay. What was he doing? Looking for the extras file. Why are you big? There we go. I didn't want you to be big. Please don't be big. Wait, are you? I don't remember how big I had this window now. Great. I've ruined everything. It's all a mess. I actually don't know how big it was. It wasn't the biggest window, but it was somewhere around there. Is it EX? Yeah, I think it's this one. Usually the extras, I have them a little like different, like how I have them saved. Okay. Hilariously enough, even though all I need to do is look at these folders here and organize them and then merge them to properly resize them, it is actually, yeah, like I mentioned, this is too much of a pain for my brain right now. Okay. Let me check. And Parches is here. Hello, Parches. I'm gonna organize it a little bit, and I'll give it like I'll put some effort in and try to do it. If not, I'm just gonna jump to Holly and just chill doodle for like a couple more minutes and end stream. Yeah, because there's not a lot of text here, I think. Where's... They must all be here, right? Oh, I can't have something? Yeah. Page 1. Okay, yeah. So these are... okay. Maybe it's not gonna be so bad, okay. I just need a quick second. These are Asariel panels here in active shift Parches. I know you want to sit on top of the computer, but that's just problematic. Anyway, I'll let her be for a second, because I don't think it won't do anything. Okay, but at least I know that these folders here are just the... what we're seeing. So, SP3, H2. So, if I just grab these and then plop them in there, or not. Huh, wait, let me undo. Okay. So, just grab these. These are all the files that are related to this page we're looking at right now, whether they're being used or not. Do that, and there we go. So now all I really need to do is merge everything in here except for the text. I think. Text should be left alone. Everything that's art shouldn't. Yeah. I was worried that this one's art was too, like, small. And I think it is a little bit, but... interesting. Oh, they reuse the... Okay, give me a second. So I did something I shouldn't have. It's okay. Let's just copy this and... okay. And I fixed it. It's all good. If I go quiet, it's I'm enjoying this good music. Oh, then you went in here. Sir? Okay, there's stuff in here that belongs here. That's what's going on here. Yeah, these go here. This goes there. Because this goes in both files. And this, activate that. Okay. I will actually be saving this because I'm organizing the file. Did the original have like... Let's look at the rasterized ones. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, it was empty. No dots. Are we almost at the hour? Okay, yeah. So we'll reach the hour and then I'll draw some holly. And then maybe like half an hour I'll end stream. Because I'm tired. Actually, I don't think I need the top spirited moments. Really good song, really good boss. This is why I much rather play Tears of the Kingdom than Breath of the Wild. Whew. Just this dungeon. This is gonna be baked in. Did I do my homework? Did I do my homework? Okay, I did do my homework. Okay. Except for maybe that. Maybe it didn't. I did most of my homework on how to organize these files. this right here, which I might actually be able to patch up real quick. Be able to tell what's going on, but that should fix it. Let's see. I'll just do my homework late. This is still the before being rasterized, which means I can actually add tones without worrying too much. And if I did what I think I did, as long as I activate this layer, there we go. Homework done. And I think the art is good to go here. I have a feeling these ones were gonna be trickier because of how I organized the files. EX1, EX2. Yeah, just a little chill time here. Might be a little lower energy, but that's because I do have low energy. Hello, Holly. So I'm gonna copy and then rasterize this bad boy. And I think I can just do this. I actually forgot how I did it last time. But it's all the same file, so I just have to copy, paste, and then resize everything at the same time. Because they're just for chromas. Holly, no! I killed Holly. You'll never see Holly again. I closed the file. I mean, she's dead. Text. That should be good for this one. This one here, let's be patient. Text. All that I think can be baked in. Do it. Just copy the script. What's that line going to? There it is. And we'll just copy paste and delete it later. So no point in picking a fight here with this layer. It. Oop. And I think the file is prepped. I think everything's organized here. So now everything should be good to go. Dude, where's Holly? Oh, Holly, you're back. See, nothing happened. So I don't think this would take too long to reformat. I might just do it off stream. It's not the most interesting. It's just like linear. It's actually the first extra that is 4 for chromas instead of 2. So instead it's gonna be 16 panels. It'll feel more like a proper update. The other ones feel a bit shorter. Yeah, hold on, Holly. But I think that's it for reformatting. I'm gonna give it a go and do some drawing. I'll see how that goes. It could be disastrous. It could be fine. Yeah. And then we're gonna take a nice nap. Let's see. I wasn't gonna do anything too fancy. I was just drawing Holly here. Oh, Holly. How were people's Christmas, I wonder? Hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was good. It was pretty low energy, but it was a good one. I naturally draw characters tilted to the left. Just what I'm trying to kind of account for as I'm rotating to the right. You can usually tell if you do this. Her head is tilted on purpose though. Hope you bought Holly a present, because she is waiting for you. Yeah. This time we'll actually have the file be blue, because, I don't know, it's just easier on the eyes. It's been a while since I've properly drawn. Actually, her face doesn't look too bad mirrored. I thought it was going to be more disastrous. But there's plenty of time to make it disastrous, isn't there? So I might want my pen to be a bit smaller, my brush. Resolution be good? Yeah. Usually for proper drawings I want it to be bigger, but this is just like a little bonus. This was actually me just trying to get her design down in my updated art style, because yeah. Also this hairstyle is unique to this outfit and it's technically new, so I was just like trying to figure things out. But I actually just I like the way it looks. She looks cute, so I think it works. This ribbon thing, I hate it. I like it. It's like present motif or whatever, but it just feels awkward with the design itself. But it makes it a little bit more interesting. In my eyes, whether it's good design or not, I cannot tell you. I did not study character design. I just draw, I just see things and go, I like that. I want to try that. And boom goes into the paper. And that's what it does. Take advantage of making this more curvy. One of these days I should get this play tablet. I'm still using my old, what's it called? Wacom Bamboo Connect. I should also update my little stream below my little... Right now I just have the... Below the stream I just have my webcomic links. I should add what I'm using and stuff. I think people might want to know. Computer-wise, I don't know much of my computer. It's not a great computer, but I could maybe later put the specs up. I know people like knowing people's setups. I don't mind sharing. But yeah, for like what I'm using and stuff, like I should definitely give credit or also just report so people know. Like for example, this my little PNG tuber. I'm using a what's a program called Honk, which was made by a user that I don't remember the name of, so I should probably give credit. It is not a free program, but I did download it from itch.io. So yeah, I should maybe next stream actually start giving, you know, what I'm using proper credit. I think people would like that. Yeah, good old Holly. I actually miss drawing her. As my art style has evolved and her design too, I've been enjoying drawing her more. She was kind of like a weird, character that I just improvised, and I didn't care much for her design. Even though I did make her appealing for myself and my tastes, but I try to, as I, you know, got better at drawing, try to make her design a little bit more interesting. I still think she's pretty, like I guess basic looking, for lack of a better word, but I think she looks better now. I haven't really defined too many, like, interesting facial features, but I mean, I guess you could argue that's just anime style in a nutshell. Where should I go next? Are those cats? Cats be fighting? Her face is all weird, but yeah. Should I like do this? This look to the mouth, let's see. There's something cute about it, I think. Do not trust this woman. She is kind of evil. Kinda. I'm still kind of deciding. Since she's not like a comic character, I'm pretty loose about like what she's like and stuff. Yeah. She looks good with the new nose style. I'll just draw like 2 lines in triangular shapes. Just kind of what ended up looking. That's how the style evolved. I like it. Definitely brought back the angular style of my art style. I actually used to draw more like this Yu-Gi-Oh inspired angular hairstyle back in high school, but it just never looked right. And I started not doing that anymore. But then, at some point, I got better at drawing, and for some reason, I guess just I instinctively went back to it. And I like the way it looks. Sometimes I do feel like I want to draw hair that's more detailed and slightly more realistic, but I don't know. I'm enjoying this more angular style. Trying to find that balance, and I quite like where I'm at. It's not perfect. I don't love it, but I think a part of me always wanted to keep the angular stuff. I assume it comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not entirely sure where I got the interest in it. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the closest thing I can think of, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Where characters have crazy angular style hairs. Will Holly ever get her own comic? Maybe. Maybe I'll get to know her better. Maybe not. I think if I do a comic, it would be like a one-shot. I don't think she would be good for a series. This little problematic girl. It could be fun. Oh no, Sword's Domain. What happened to it? I actually don't remember. Oh, I got gooped. I forgot. Yeah. It's all stinky, gross, and nasty. I was gonna say frozen, but no, we just got past the frozen level, which is the Rito got all frosty because of the cold lad up there. And speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, because we are listening to the soundtrack. Just in case people didn't know. I should have somewhere on stream that shows what music we're listening to. I'll look into that. Especially for art streams, it's better for keeping things going if I don't have to answer people asking what the song is from. I haven't decided what her hair should look like on the back. Yeah, it looks fine. But yeah, this Holly, I don't think we'll be finishing on stream. Well, maybe. Honestly, recently, and partially because I want to save time, I don't do like proper lines like I do in the comic, with like ink lines. It used to be like the only way I would post drawings, but now I'm just like, a lot of times I just like the way it looks all sketchy. And also just saves a lot of time. Ever since the start of the comic and working, I'm just like, yeah, if it's like a drawing I really want to see inked, I will. Like, I think I still have a work in progress Hikuri drawing, which I could do on stream, but I probably won't. But from Bochi the Rock, and that one I actually did do inks for it. But this one, nah. I think Holly's fine the way she is. Sketchy. Very sketchy. I wonder if I should experiment more with brushes. You might or might not be able to tell. I 90% of the time just been using Clip Studio's built-in brushes, except for like a couple of exceptions, but I think most people say they don't recommend that. I don't know. I never really thought of what I would want to download if I did download something, so here we are. But yeah. In terms of Donkey Kong, Hoshimahushi Jungle Beat, that was last thing I streamed. I do intend to finish it. When? I'm not sure. I still consider these streams art focused. And so, I want to mostly be art related. So, we'll see. So there might be most of the streams for now will be art. And once maybe I have like a more consistent schedule, because right now, because of the holidays, it's a little inconsistent. I'll beat it. I almost finished it, but there were just a couple of things I needed to do to finish it that I just went like, I don't have the energy. Playing the bongos is tiring, believe it or not. And clapping a lot. I haven't checked those VODs, I'm scared. There's the clapping. And another thing that I brought it back is the eyes they're still kind of small. They're not like big and round like anime, but they were much, they got like way like this, basically. Like this shape here. Very non-circular. And as I mentioned, in high school, they were more like what I'm doing right now. But for some reason, I want to try it. I don't know. I do like the like small pupils or whatever. Small pupils or small irises, I forget. I wonder if you should give Holly white eyes here, like the whites. I do kind of like the way it looks like it. Let's see. Actually, it looks fine both ways. I'm gonna keep it white for now. Yeah. It's hard to explain, but like my art style has changed and she does look different now. It's interesting how I feel like I've been doing the same thing for years, but not really. Art style evolves just naturally, whether you try it or not. It just does. It just goes where you want it to go. And right now I said I want it to be a little more anime again. With different inspirations. For example, this weird eyelash here that I'm doing. Then I'm going to delete here. It gives it a small sensation of depth. Like it's shooting forward. That I got inspired by Gachiakuta, that they kind of do something like that. So and I liked it. So I started doing it on mine. It's a little different, it's not the same, but it's neat. So I decided to adapt it into my style. Yeah, I'm a little afraid to change to a new drawing tablet just because I think I just never thought I would be able to do confident lines, and I feel like I'm not like perfect at drawing line art. But I am surprised looking back at some of the old art, just like I'm like, actually I improved a lot without realizing how I draw lines and stuff, and it was just practice, really. You just eventually get there without even noticing too much. Still trying, of course. It's not necessarily natural, but You don't just get better, you're gonna wanna get better. But it is interesting how, looking back, I was just like, wow, I am way better now at drawing lines, getting the lines, you know, getting the cursor to move the way I want it to move. Yeah, so I'm a little afraid to, like, it almost feels like getting a display tablet starting over. I don't think it is. I don't think it's the same thing, but I do think it will be an adjustment period where I just need to learn how to draw on a screen and not on a piece of plastic with a sensor. I also fear for my posture, but I mean that's why the screens have like a stand, so you're not shrimping all over the place. Right now we're at Source Domain. I forget, was Source Domain the first I did in Tears of the Kingdom? I actually did, I did the Rito last, and honestly, glad I did, because, again, it's my favorite part. My favorite dungeon, I should say. And, yeah, if I did that first, the game would have just peaked early, and I would just be like, oh, no. I mean, it would have been that bad, but I would have been a little disappointed. Like the game peaked early. I guess it makes sense to front load your game. Open world games are long, so most people won't see the later parts, so at least have them see something cool in the beginning. But I don't know. I don't know if that was the design intent or if it was just an oopsies kind of situation. I don't know. Ollie's looking too darn cute. It's not fair. Because like I said, do not trust this woman. You should not trust her. Looks fine. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how, like, I feel like I'm drawing the same thing. I'm drawing the same character. Yet, she doesn't actually look the same at all. I think it is partially the hairstyle. She usually has bangs. Here her bang. Well, she does have them, but they're parted. There she is. Look at her go. Are the eyes the same size? Who knows? I stopped caring about that years ago. The whole, why does the eye look different? Like, if like the eyes not being the same size, whole conundrum. I think it's an early artist problem. I don't know. You get better, and then like, even if it's not perfect, you just kind of go like, eh. It looks good. Like, you get good enough. Or you just simply stop caring. I don't know. Is that line good? I don't know. The simplest of curved lines are some of the most difficult things. Just any small mistake can just throw it all to heck. don't know if it looks good if I do that. Kinda. That being said, it's not the same. Not that it needs to be perfectly symmetrical. I find perfectly symmetrical drawings upsetting, even if that's the intent of the style. Like Sanrio stuff, that's obviously simplistic, so it wants to be perfectly symmetrical. But if you go a little more detailed than that, like, I guess, as an example, this much detail as you're seeing here, how I do Holly. If I draw like the symmetry tool, because some people do that, it just looks uncanny to me. That's not to say it's wrong. I just prefer things to look imperfect to an extent. I think it's more realistic, and I don't know. But it all depends on what you're going for. Because it does look nice when things look perfectly symmetrical, especially if it's like a simplistic cartoonish art style or like for merch, keychains. Sometimes you do want it to look perfectly symmetrical. I haven't really tried to like change how I draw like this, like, I'm gonna call it Christmas fluff, I don't know what to call it, just like the fluff, the fur. I tend to just draw like weird geometric shapes, try to simulate fluff, but I don't know. I started doing this like this years ago and I just haven't really changed it. I don't think it looks bad. Could it be improved? Probably. I don't know if I should add more detail or not, like that. I guess not. I didn't add in the hat. Let's be consistent. I forget what music this is for. I think it's for the little silly like some goofy little legs. The goofy little lads. I'm actually past the we're about to be past the 30-minute mark, which is when I said I would stop, but actually I have pretty good momentum. I feel like if it's something I've been doing for a while, like just drawing a character, especially because I'm not thinking of the pose anymore, I'm just drawing what's there. It doesn't take as much brain power, so I'm much more comfortable just keeping, stream going. Because half of a lot of these motions I'm doing are just autopilot. Sometimes it's good to see. So like, as you can see right now, I'm just like, I actually really like the way it's looking, so these are the final lines. I have no interest in, tweaking this further. It's just like, yep, I like the way it looks. Honestly, I think the thing I should work on more is my rendering. It could use some improving. I feel like it's what holds back my art a little bit. Colors, rendering, shading, just doesn't feel like it complements my lines as much as I wish they did. The problem with this specific pose is that it is actually pretty symmetrical. So it's creating this sounds like musical music, like I think it's a Sidon theme or something with Sidon. But the way it sounds, for some reason it sounds like he's about to sing. And I think that feels perfectly in character for him. Maybe he should have sung. Maybe he should have sung. Yeah, let's see her face real quick now. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Me cutting back to this drawing 6 months. Oh no! But that's just how it is. Something looks fine, or it doesn't, but you just can't like figure out where it is, and you take a step back, forget about it, get better as an artist, and then it's just like, oh, and then you see it. It's just right there. And oh boy, is it there. Always watching. Actually, I might. Yeah, because it doesn't match the. Yeah, it doesn't match it, but it's okay. Hopefully, Patch didn't kill the internet there by nudging the cable with her tail. She did not, and the internet's been good, good, good. There's the sleeves. I want to add some like folds. It'll be much more obvious in color, which I will be coloring. All fluffy sleeves. Holly's original costumes were a little bit more sporty and tomboyish, but I decided to change them later. Nah, this needs to be fixed. I think she still retains some of the tomboyishness though, in some of the other outfits. But yeah, it's been a while since I'm just gonna do Holly for funsies. I missed doing that. This is not as symmetrical as it could be. Yeah. Not only have I not drawn symmetrical drawings in a while. Or I guess Holly. I haven't done symmetrical drawings in a while is what I meant to say. I mixed up my thought process there. So, it shows. Hello, Happy. How's it going? We are having a actual drawing stream at the moment. I just finished doing... Actually, do I still have it open? Really quickly. Yeah, I just finished reform. Oh wait, no, this is not what I had. I was actually... Well, this is the last thing I did. Where's the other file? I closed it. Chapter 3, part... blah, 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 blah. Part 6. Very sleepy. Yeah, this is a very sleepy stream vibes right now, because I actually started later. Normally I would be asleep by now, because this was a work day, and I do work tomorrow, but I still wanted to keep, you know, true to my schedule of streaming on Mondays. Wait, is it Monday? No, wait, it's Friday. I don't even know what day it is. Yeah, it's Friday. But yeah. So yeah, I finished this part, which is the last part of chapter 3. It's all done. And then I started the, no, not Holly. Hello, Holly. The next one, which is gonna be the little extras. The chapter extras, I do some little 4 chromas inspired by, like, manga. They're more like a little comedic of, like, moments that maybe, like, in the main chapter got skipped by, like, a scene change or some stuff like that. They're usually just for funsies. But these are not, like, ready yet. I just kind of prepped the file. And now I'm just working on drawing one of my OCs. Her name's Holly. Her whole deal is just, I give her holiday-themed costumes, and I actually haven't drawn her in a while because I started drawing my webcomic. So I was like, hey, it's Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas anymore, but it was, so might as well revisit her and just draw her. It's a pretty just basic drawing, but I don't know. Just went to get back into the swing of things because I actually haven't been properly drawing this entire month. I'm also just working on the webtoon reformat. But yeah. But this one, the lines are just... These are basically gonna be the final lines of it. Recently, I kind of like the sketchiness, but also, it saves time to not draw it in inks. Yeah. I want to actually work on other stuff. And this is just like a for funsies drawing for social media. She's not really like a comic character or anything. She's just a for funsies OC. Oh, that's okay. You'll get there with practice. Honestly, yeah, I feel like it took me a while to start looking at my art and just being like, yeah, I like what I'm looking at. And Holly here, I think it's looking pretty good. Like, my art's not like perfect, I'm not a master, I still have a lot to learn, but yeah. But I am happy with this. Very simple drawing, but yeah. For me, it's like actually because of my like most of my OCs are women. It's just easier for me to draw women. But like I need to like make more like men characters so I can get like used to drawing them. Because I can draw what's his face, where is he? Asariel here, but he is pretty like I don't know. He's just kind of simple, skinny guy. I feel like that translates easy if you're just used to drawing women most of the time. But I do want to get used to drawing other like body types and stuff, just expand my abilities as an artist. Yeah, I don't know if you were in last stream that I was doing this, but I am a big fan of this little doodle here of him. I think it's funny. I don't know how to describe it, it's just the energy of it. But yeah, like I can draw him fine, but yeah, there's another character later in the story that is how they put it, his body is just like, he's more buff, and I don't know how to draw that very well. So, that character is going to force me to learn how to draw men better. But for now, yeah, it's just girls, because that's what I like drawing. Let's see, definitely put less effort here, and I forgot how this works, so I'm just gonna wing it for now. I forgot how like ribbons work, honestly. But I'm just gonna go by instinct right now. And hope for the best. Yeah, good to see you here. Yeah, this normally I stream for like about 3 hours, but since this stream happened a bit later, I'll probably end it like at 2 hours. A little sooner. And I'll probably be back, I don't want to promise anything because the holidays are busy days. I should be back by Monday, but there's a chance I might postpone it just because it's busy times. But after the holidays, I should be able to, like, you know, it should be more consistent. And also, once I'm more done with, like, the webtoon reformat, I'll be able to work on what chapter? 5. Yeah, so maybe I'll start actually doing, once I have, like, the writing done and the paneling and everything, all that fun stuff, and dialogue, I'll actually stream it for chapter 5. Hey, I collected something wrong. Don't die. Yeah, there we go. Right now I'm still getting used to doing streaming, so I thought doing these webtoon reformats were perfect for just getting into the habit of it, because they're very, like, they're not that, like, thinking intensive, I don't know how to put it, like. And this here is just like a very standard, like, character pose, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I can just do this. And I'm not worrying too much about the lines being super clean, so I can kinda autopilot, because I've been drawing for a while. I wouldn't say it's perfect or anything, but for the style that I'm going and, like, the amount of detail, I think this is just just right where I can still talk and draw at the same time. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's okay. It did not break anything. Next stream will probably also be a drawing stream. I still have from the last stream that was playing Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. I didn't finish it. I almost did. But, yeah, I do want to finish it. It's just, since I do consider myself more of an art streamer, I do want it to be mostly art streams, but then from time to time, game streams. It's just since I've been skipping some stream days. Yeah, I wanted to just focus on art at the moment. And yeah, I was gonna do reformatting tonight, but I remember I had this doodle I did yesterday, was it? Yeah, I think it was yesterday, and I was like, I can work on this on stream. Just like clean it up a little bit. Wasn't meant to be anything, but I think it's looking nice. Let's see. Yeah. The chest still looks like not as symmetrical. I was fixing this and yeah, like it's just like by a little, like a few pixels. Or maybe I'm just being crazy. Okay, maybe I'm just being crazy. I don't know. Stop touching that. Let's just keep moving on to the legs. We'll actually get to coloring tonight. I don't know how to, like... I've been doing solo coloring because my comic's in black and white, and I'm just like, how do I color? I don't know. How does one color? It is a mystery. It's something that I really need to practice, just color theory. I'm just not good at it. It's one of the main reasons I chose my webcomic to be black and white, so I didn't have to think about that. I also just like the way it looks, because manga, but yeah. Actually, I don't do super well. Actually, I do okay. I don't do super well when I don't have like a nice sketch to base it on. You can tell the legs here are like not the most in the sketch below. They're not very detailed, so I had to figure this out on the spot. But it's not looking too bad. I don't mind the little sketches. Looks fine. I forgot if I actually drew the... Anytime I drew like draw a skirt, but I don't figure out what's going on under the skirt, I feel like the anatomy, I do it wrong or something. I'm just gonna draw this really quickly just in case. I think it's fine. Yeah. It checks out. I don't think about it too much. We gotta not think about it. Yeah, Christmas might be gone, but December's not over, so I still get to draw Christmas-related outfits. Should write the leggings. Should I just make them like this, or should I just... I feel like Nah. Are they like knee-high? I think they are about there. Maybe. I think they should be a bit higher, but I might change them later. Front-facing shoes might be a little tricky. I am crossing my fingers. Or my bones, I guess. I don't have fingers in this little model. That I don't get sick this chilly season. But because I'm not a fan, believe it or not, of getting sick. Because yeah, a lot of people getting sick. This actually doesn't match that line. I always get very lazy to draw legs and feet when I'm this tired. It's also fun to center the character towards the turning. Also missing this. I forgot. But I can fix it. Very quickly. But yeah, this little, like, bow is what kind of makes it, like, this outfit more unique. It's kind of a pain to draw. It looks a little bit weird, but I feel like it's what gives it a little bit more identity, more, like, more costumey. So gotta keep it. Gotta keep the bow. These shoes are weird because they point up, and I haven't really looked at too many shoes, or boots I should say, of this kind. So I assume they're kind of like this, but yeah. It's a bit of an awkward shape to adapt in 2D, which I might fix later when my brain is a bit fresher. Because like, you draw the shoe, but then it like points upward, like this. And it just doesn't look right. Unless you're really good at shoes. I appreciate anybody that can draw a good shoe. Couldn't be me. Maybe it'll be me one day. I just need to actually practice. I actually haven't practiced art a lot since I started my webcomic, just because webcomics are a lot of not just drawing, but how do I put it, writing and just like layout, and it's not the same as drawing. Even if you are gonna draw to, you know, actually make the comic. I've been focusing more on learning just how to convey information and proper layout and blah blah blah. It's just a lot. Yeah, those shoes look terrible. But something is telling me that's kind of what they're supposed to look like, so I'm just like, I guess. It's okay. My dog's upset. There's a lot of fireworks going on because of the holidays. And people haven't run out of them. You would think only for New Year's, but now they treat Christmas like New Year's, so There's lots of fireworks going on. And my dog does not like, understandably. But yeah, I will be wrapping up stream momentarily now. Because I'm tired, but also... It's been almost 2 hours. Well, those were pixels. Yeah, I think the extra detail kind of sells it a little bit better. But they are tricky. Yeah, I need to look at some... Gotta look at some shoes. Because, like, it's the angle the problem. Because if you draw these, like, from, like, the side, not front, like this, then you just draw, like, the shoe pointing up and blah, blah. This doesn't look great, but I'm kind of drawing it quickly. But yeah, you just draw like this, and then you draw this, and the heel, and like that, and there you go. There's the boot. So from this side, not too difficult. You just draw it pointing up, and there it is. Well, it's a little sketchy, but the shape is there. But when you draw it from the front, it's weird. It's one of those things where, like, the correct way of drawing it looks wrong. Even like if you take a picture in real life. It's a thing that happens a lot in art and stuff. I think a really good example that happened recently in the, I guess, social media was the lower angle chin. I could do one really quickly. I'm not also great at it. With the free reign meme, where like they were doing the like this sort of angle. I'm gonna do one really quickly, which is gonna look bad, but yeah, and you do like the chin and the neck, like the ear, the back of the head, and just like, yeah, like meh. Like this angle is just, it's one of those angles depending, especially if you do it from the front. I think from the front it's worse. It's one of those angles that just doesn't ever look right. Even if you do it like realistic, it looks wrong. It always does. I don't know who this is. It's just a random thing. Like, one of the things a lot of anime things do is just, they just don't bother with the chin lines here that I drew. Just like, they just get rid of them. Like this, and then they just kind of like, almost like imply, like, everything is where it should be. And then they maybe add like a little shadow like this. And it kind of looks better than actually drawing the proper like chin shape like this. Like it almost makes it look wrong in a lot of different anime styles, so it just depends. Like, it depends on how detailed you're going. It's like something like, I don't know, like probably like something like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure style would probably actually look good with like the lines. But yeah, it's really funny, and I don't blame like animes doing this. A lot of animes, when they want to have a character looking up, they like do this. I know like Yu-Gi-Oh has done it, which again, I don't blame them. It's difficult, and also it probably wastes time. You gotta draw a lot of episodes. But I'm just gonna draw a random face here, kind of anime or whatever. I don't know what my style is. It's like a weird hybrid of anime inspiration and cartoon inspiration. At some point I just gave up on noses. But yeah, a lot of animes, let's see if I can actually pull it off properly. Since I'm ending stream, I'm just, you know, doodling and talking with art and stuff. Because we're almost gonna end. But yeah. So just like, if they want to have a character look up a little bit, they'll just do this. Like, they'll, like, squash it. And, like, that. And, like, they won't change the chin at all. Because this is much easier. But it is really funny. Like, this is a bad example, I didn't do it properly, but, like, they do that, where they, like, just kind of scroll the face up a little bit, and the chin stays the same. They don't try to deal with this angle. Like, yeah. But, like, that is understandable, because anime just, like, it's a lot of time, money, who knows. Like, I don't know much about, like, actually what it takes to make an anime, but I can understand that this angle is probably expensive. You gotta draw it. Sometimes you just gotta be this guy, big chin guy over here. So I do not blame Yu-Gi-Oh. It is fair. Also had a little text up there for the sketch of Holly. What'd you get her for Christmas? She's waiting. That might just be the text in the post when I post it on Blue Sky. Oh yeah. And there's Holly and a bunch of faces. It's some guy. Let me save my file, because I don't know, the power went out like yesterday and I lost a little bit of progress. Not a lot, but it's important. Oh yeah, we got a little Holly. It's been a while since I just drew my OC for funsies like this, so... I mean, obviously, my comics also funsies, it's like serious funsies. Even if the art's actually a little sloppier, but that's because I gotta draw a lot. But it is nice just to like be like, I'm gonna draw my character. I'll probably fix her shoes. Or not. I honestly probably won't. Let's face it. Well, there she is. No, I just gotta color her. I'll definitely do the coloring off stream. Probably be doing something else next stream. Probably reformatting, but yeah. Thanks for joining, people. Anybody who joined and chat. Thank you for hanging out happy. It's always nice seeing you. But yeah. I am a little sleepy, so I probably won't rate anybody tonight, but I should get in the habit of rating, but that's for another time. I'm kind of lazy, and my brain is dying. I'm just gonna wait like a couple of seconds, because I want it to be properly 2 hours, so we're just gonna hang out here for 30 seconds. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. I will try to stream on Monday. There's a chance I'll postpone it, but it should be around this time, maybe a bit earlier. So usually I consistently stream on those times is when I'm available. And yeah, I'll probably just continue doing reformatting. We should be able to start chapter 4 next time, so that'd be fun. Chapter 4's paneling is pretty straightforward, so I don't think there'll be any problems like with the reformat. Chapter 3 had some like pages, especially the first pages, that I was just like, I can't reformat these, I have to just copy paste them. But yeah, so chapter 4 shouldn't be too bad. But yeah. Anyway, now it's been 2 hours, so thank you so much for joining, and we'll see people next time, hopefully. But yeah, so have a very good night. Hope you're having a good rest in these busy times. But yeah, good night. Time to sleep.